How's it going, everyone? My name's Dean. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy at the moment. Please stay indoors if you don't have to go outside. It's just a silly thing to do in the current climate. Just want to get that out of the way before we go over some of the details of the Twistie Test Championship. The Twistie Test Championship. Obviously, this is the first of many videos in this series to come, and I wanted to go over the rules of how the tournament is going to work. So basically, there's two groups. Group A, probably the stronger of the two groups many have seen, and a few people also disappointed by a couple of other things. But Group A, India, Australia, England, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. They'll play a round robin against each other. The top two teams from that group will progress to play the top two teams of Group B, which is New Zealand, South Africa, Sri Lanka, the West Indies, and Afghanistan. A lot of people are disappointed Ireland isn't in the Test Championship, but I went with Afghanistan instead. Sorry, Ireland. Next time, you'll get a gig. So, obviously, the top two teams from each group will be progressing. You'll play 4 tests in the group stage before a semi-final stage and a final stage. The first matchup today is Bangladesh and Australia, taking place at the Sydney Cricket Ground. I hope you all enjoy it and have a good video. Smash like if you do. It is Australia and Bangladesh in the Twistie Test Championship Game 1, coming to you live from the Sydney Cricket Ground. It's going to be absolutely fantastic here. Australia and Bangladesh. David Warner and Joe Burns, the openers for Australia. Pretty much doing a very nice look here at what is going to be happening. He's not playing. I reckon if you win the toss, you want to bat first. Australia have won the toss. Tim Payne, he's going to have a bat. How we begin today, it's Hossain with the new ball to David Warner. And left straight away. Make a lot of runs very quickly. Well, that's too straight, so Warner off the mark. Well, that's too straight. Warner works it away to the onside. It's going to be a boundary. None for 12 after 2. Oh, shot. Joe Burns off the mark. Probably wasn't where I wanted to hit that ball, but fantastic stuff. Welcome to the crease, Joe Burns. Edged and put down. Oh, there's a chance. It should have been the keeper's catch. Got the fine edge, and the keeper just not even paying attention. Slip, you wouldn't reverse on that. Yeah, exactly. It'll go straight to the slip. At the moment, there's 3 slips. And a gully in, and there's an edge from Joe Burns that goes. It doesn't have the carry. It's one from the bat of Warner, and now one from the bat of Joe Burns. And this one driven down the ground with an on drive from Joe Burns. They'll pick up 3, maybe even 4. Warner turning. He's coming back for it. Oh, it's going to be close, but throw was to the keeper's end, so they successfully ran 4 there. Very nice job. I've just gotten a lot more patient. Always used to think I have to hit it. There's 3 runs for the first time today. And this might be the opening session out of the way. A reduced one. Australia will go into the lunch break, none down. Yeah, not too many boundaries in that opening session. Australia 35 without loss. It is 12:40, so there has been 40 minutes of rain that has caused 3, but hopefully there's a clearer skies at the moment. You've still got 78 overs to get through. The lunch break has done some wonders for the rain, and we now have a nice sunny day. That's what the game decided. That's off the glove of Joe Burns. Balloons over the keeper's head. And he survives. A bit of a chance. Oh, swept away nicely by Joey Burns for a 1. Slow start to the game for Australia, but haven't lost a wicket yet. That's probably been the main goal. Oh, it's just bat effectively. They don't have to bug me every 2 minutes about it. This is going to be a single. Or maybe 2, and bring up the 50 partnership for these two. 22 and a half overs to get there. It's been a bit of a task for the Aussies. Slow going about it this morning. They bowled quite well, Bangladesh. Very nice. 50 partnership up for the Aussies. Can they continue to build on their start? That's too straight. Warner happy to tuck it away. The onside. It might slow up in the outfield, but it's a boundary. There was only, what, 4 free runs? There's the first wicket, though. Bloody hell. Ah, the spin provides the breakthrough for Bangladesh. It's Joe Burns with an outside nick. Just trying to drive there. Commentator's curse indeed. Joe Burns goes for 21. Sun gets the first breakthrough. And it brings Marnus to the middle, which I'm sure everyone will be very happy to see. Labuschagne. A few channel points. Well, this is nice. This should be maybe a boundary, but just a couple of runs from David Warner for 2. I'm very happy with my performance so far, by the way. I know I'm probably batting a little bit slower than I would have liked to be, but the fact that it's 26 overs gone and I've only lost the 1 wicket, magnifique. Edged and gone! Really bad shot there, to be honest, from Labuschagne. A good catch in the slips, a ripping catch, to be honest. Have a look at this one. It was full and wide. I went for it. And a good catch taken. Cursed by Java Juice. Oh, thick edge from Smith. When he's on naught. Picks up his opening couple of runs. A little bit of a momentum shift at the moment. Well, through mid-wicket this time. This should be a couple of runs. Outfield quick, but not quick enough for a boundary. Should only be the 2. Weren't asking if this is going onto YouTube. As Smith finds the mid-wicket gap and brings up another boundary. Four in the gap. And 4. Warner to 44 runs. Oh, get to the boundary, please. It does. Warner to 49. Tucks it onto the onside. 50 up for David Warner. It's been a very good achievement. Scored at a strike rate of 43.5. Just the 4 boundaries in there. Nice and patience. Oh, there's in the air. And into the stands. I could tell it was full. It was straight. It's sent it to the members here at the SCG. All the way for 6. Well, I need to talk to the chat. Pisses me off when Dean doesn't get 100 with every single player. Like, oh my god, how bad is he at this game? Honestly, just a terrible, terrible player. Edged, taken, Smith departs. Australia lose wicket number 3. He's trying to drive that ball through the offside. It's just caught behind. Very nice catch by Islam. Bold Islam, caught Islam. Australia 3 for 99. Steve Smith departs for 9. Well, that should be a couple, if not a boundary. Oh, fielder in the deep keeps it to just 1. It was a good shot. Oh, that's a good shot from Travis Head. That'll work its way to the road. No problems there. And that's the end of the session. Amazing. We go into it. It was probably a 50-50 session. Maybe even you'd say Bangladesh won it because they took 3 wickets. At the end of the second session, Australia 3 down for 123. Piled on, I think about 70 or maybe even 90 odd runs in that session, with the Bangladesh side taking 3 big wickets. Joe Burns the first to go, with Marnus, Labuschagne and Steve Smith putting on single-figure scores. Put Australia to 3 for 99 at that point. Currently 3 for 123. This partnership been worth 24 runs. Travis Head scoring 16 of those runs, with David Warner unbeaten, 68 not out. Oh! Had somehow missed the stumps. Loose bus change. You go into the park. Don't touch anyone. Don't go near anyone. Be smart about these things. Travis Head, he's killing it right now. And look at him. He's 20 from 19. Throw back to when I had a Star Wars cup. Everyone loved that on the stream. That was great. Anyway, Ibadat Hussain back into the attack. Bowled very well in the opening session of the day. 8 overs, none for 8. How good's that? Oh, he's gone down the ground. Giving it some air. And Travis Head is playing a very nice attacking innings at the moment. I really hope this goes to the road because I have not run. Oh, jeez, it didn't. Coming back for a third. They're going to get it. Should have been able to run 4 there. Travis Head, 28 from 25. In sort of the catalyst of why Australia bumped this run rate up. That one, he goes through the offside. And it's racing away to the point boundary and gets there. Yep. That'll be another one. Another 4. 50 partnership up between these two as well. Of course, 55, which was the opening stand of the day. And now Head through mid-wicket. It's continuing to play his shots. And this time, it's going to go all the way. Ready for a productive day as David Warner's ready to keep pressing on the scoreboard. Finds the boundary. Oh, there's the edge, and David Warner will have to depart for 81. Disappointing. So, disappointment for Australia. They've just been improving the run rate a little bit. David Warner goes for 81. And he's put on a pretty good show. Australia 4 for 162. After a nasty blow to the head, Warner departs. Matthew Wade out to the middle now. Yeah, don't even know every aspect of my life. Oh, Travie. Inside tickle. Through to fine leg. Gets away with that one. Oh, off the glove. Oh, it just falls short. Did balloon in the air. Straight down the ground. Matthew Wade with a beautiful on drive. It's working its way towards the boundary rope. Again, it's going to fall ever so close. No, it's not. It's going to be 4. Very nice. And this one has got away through mid-wicket. They'll get at least a couple. They'll want to push for 3, but they'll have to settle for 2. Oh, yes. Just tucked that down and kept it down, and they got through quickly, and 50 up. For Travis Head, 9 fours across it, striking at 125. Very good for a test match. He's providing some quality entertainment in the middle at the moment. Matthew Wade, the man who's just joined him, 6 from 3. Woo. But I will be releasing the footage at some stage. That is a cracking shot from Wade off the back foot down the ground for 4. Ooh, dangerous shot. It was in the air for a moment, but it's down the boundary rope. So that's the determining factor. That is a ripping ball. Has somehow beaten the outside edge. As the 200's up for Australia, I missed it, but it is up. It's 3:57. There's still at least 20 odd overs before I'd consider a night watchman. Has anyone seen the AI do? They put in a night watchman. They do. If they're like 2 or 3 down, it stumps. They will put in a night watchman. I've seen it happen. Because I've seen it happen once. And I wasn't even recording it for a video. But I think England put in like Anderson or something, or New Zealand. They put in they put in Bolt as the night watchman, or Southey or like someone after they lost the second wicket just before like lunch. Oh, how was that, Mr. Stumps? Going to leave it. This is almost what Labuschagne did at the MCG on the Boxing Day test. Came off his elbow and went on the stumps. This is exactly the same thing. Elbow on a pad. Rolls! My goodness. That has not missed by much. Oh, he's gone down the ground. It's a massive hit. Very high in the air. Doesn't go all the way for 6. It'll be 4. But as you could tell, there was absolutely no danger of hitting that shot. Because that was in the air for about 10 years. And there was no chance of anyone catching it. Honestly, Raid Shadow Legends is so good because it's become such a good meme that it's like free advertising for them. No run. Don't do that. That I am playing very nicely right now. Shot for 1. Amazing. 1,000 hours, everyone. 1,000 hours. Oh, that's nice again from Matthew Wade. And after 60 overs, Australia at the moment in a reasonably strong position at 4 for 211. So they pick up 3 runs here. That's 4. It's the same sort of a shot that's been getting a few runs lately for Wade. A back foot punch down the ground. And I'm like, I feel like I've missed so much. There's 4 more runs. Another boundary for Matthew Wade. You don't go head to the middle when Steve Smith's on 120 from 300 balls and go, mate, why haven't you hit more boundaries? They still reckon we'll get the 21 overs in. I don't think we will. I think we'll get maybe 14, 15 more overs in before the end of the day's play. 5:30 game time, so we might only have a further 7 overs left tonight in Australia survive without losing another wicket till stumps. That's a wide ball. I'll just cut myself. Cut my own hair. Cut it myself, not cut myself. Oh, that is the end of the day. Shut up shop early. Australia survive. No night watchman required. Wade and Head survive till stumps. At the end of the opening day's play, Australia only managed to bat out 71 overs due to a little bit of rain in the morning, delaying play, the start of play, reducing the opening session to just, I think it was 12 overs in the end. As you can see, David Warner top scored for the day. Oh no, he didn't actually top score. Travis Head and Matthew Wade currently at the crease. Travis Head 83 not out, top scoring today for Australia. Matthew Wade on 33 not out, with David Warner being the main contribution with the bat on 81 runs. Let's go over the bowling for Bangladesh. Ibadat Hussain was probably the pick of him. He bowled 1 for 45. Islam 1 for 48. Hassan 1 for 54, and Jayed with 1 for 89. Only using the 4 bowlers across the day's play. A couple of them quite economical there as well, including Hussain with 5 maidens. Definitely was the best bowler for the day. So as it sits at the end of day 1, Australia 4 for 240. When we resume on day 2, it's Travis Head and Matthew Wade out in the middle.